Golf Pick'em Expert Picks, brought to you by FootJoy.
Another week of Golf Pick'em in the NBC Sports Predictor app. We're staying in Florida this week for the Arnold Palmer Invitational at Bay Hill. Remember, make your selections for 9 head-to-head matchups. Pick a tournament winner. Pick a winning score. You could compete for $1,000 in guaranteed prizes, $50,000 jackpot available if there's a perfect score. And we're going to dive right into it with a matchup of 2 of the last 3 winners at Bay Hill. Defending champ Tyrell Hatton and Rory McIlroy, the 2018 winner. These 2 guys both know what it takes to win at Bay Hill, and they're both coming in with some momentum. Rory, T16 or better in 4 of his 5 starts this year. Tyrell Hatton already won this year in Abu Dhabi, but was a little slow last week at Concession. Listen, Rory's a betting favorite, and deservedly so. He's going to get my vote in this matchup. Has not finished worse than T6 in the last 4 years at Bay Hill. It's a place where it took him a while to start playing, but certainly a place where his game seems to fit. I think Rory is in for another big week in Orlando. Our next matchup pits a pair of former Ryder Cup partners together. That's right, it's Patrick Reed and Jordan Spieth. We've been talking about both players already in 2021. Reed won in January at Torrey Pines. Jordan Spieth appears to have rediscovered his game in recent weeks, but he's making his Bay Hill debut. Patrick Reed, on the other hand, has some experience at this event, has made the cut in 4 out of 5 previous appearances, including a tie for 8th. He's going to get my vote in this matchup. It's close. I know Jordan Spieth is moving in the right direction, and he could get that breakthrough win at some point soon. But I think taking on a new golf course after sitting out the WGC last week might not be the best recipe for success for Spieth. I'm Team Reed this week. This matchup includes a pair of former U.S. amateur champions and arguably 2 of the top 3 favorites in the entire field. That's right, we're talking about Bryson DeChambeau and Viktor Hovland. DeChambeau finished 2nd behind Rory McIlroy at this event back in 2018, followed with a 4th place showing last year. He knows what it takes to play well at Bay Hill. Hovland, on the other hand, knows what it takes to play well anywhere. 4 straight top 6 finishes, 6 out of his last 7 results. He's been inside the top 6. Red hot right now is the Norwegian. This is tough. Both of these guys are so strong off the tee, and this is a course where you need to drive the ball in the fairway to contend. I am going to give a slight edge to Viktor Hovland. He's just playing so well right now. Tee to green, the whole package is there. I'm not ready to get off the train right now. I'm going to take Viktor Hovland, even though I think both players could have a big week in Orlando. A matchup of former API champions. Jason Day won at Bay Hill in 2016. Mark Leishman, his countryman, followed him the following year in 2017. So these guys understand some of the nuance that comes with this week's tour stop, and they've played well in Orlando. They're also starting to play well this year. After a rough 2020 for both players, especially towards the end of the year, they're turning a corner. 3 straight top 25s to start the year for Mark Leishman, a top 10 finish for Jason Day at Pebble Beach, and he followed with a solid showing last week at Concession. This is a toss-up. These guys are both very well-versed for this event, but I'm going to give a slight edge to Mark Leishman because he has a better track record here. He has 3 finishes inside the top 10 in his last 4 starts. He was a runner-up last year. It wasn't just a one-hit wonder when he got that victory in 2017. More big things are to come this week for Mark Leishman. Don't be surprised if he contends for another Bay Hill victory. So those are my thoughts on the matchups. Remember, you need to pick a tournament winner as part of the Golf Pick'em game in the NBC Sports Predictor app. This week, I'm going a little off script. I'm going to go with Jason Kokrak. He's kind of in the middle of the pack, got that breakthrough win at the CJ Cup in the fall, and really plays well at Bay Hill. He has 5 top 20 finishes in his last 8 starts, and I think after getting that victory, he's starting to play at a different level. Played really well at Riviera and a top 10 finish last week at Concession. Don't be surprised if Jason Kokrak is in the mix for another victory. But remember, make your picks in the NBC Sports Predictor app, Golf Pick'em, 9 head-to-head matchups, pick a tournament winner and a winning score. You could be eligible for $1,000 in guaranteed prizes, $50,000 jackpot for a perfect score. We'll see you next week.